From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab, Hunter Green.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Ready to go now, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Next pitch is outside. And the slider just misses. And it's fouled away. And a pitch. Out towards right center field. Friedel going back on this one. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down. Here's the Mets lineup now. And with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
Next pitch inside. 3-2 now.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Registers the punch out and hits 101. Nothing doing for the Mets. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cincinnati, and starting in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first. Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India.
The second baseman.
The Reds certainly hit on their first-round pick in 2018 where they took Jonathan India, the former Florida Gator. He turned into the National League Rookie of the Year in 2021.
Just an incredible season with the Cincinnati Reds that year.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Save!
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
In now for the Reds, T.J. Friedl. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Next offering is fouled back. Next one just misses. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. And I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Ball to strike. The pitch. Just foul of third. And a pitch. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. They're going crazy in the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
One is on the way. That one hammered but pulled foul. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
So a man aboard. Now it's Nick Senzel. And now 2-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And a 2-1 on the way.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Here comes a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Here's a speed threat, Stuart Fairchild. And now it's 1-2. This is again 5 in a row. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Top of the second. Here's Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes. So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
1-2 now. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next to hit, Brett Beatty. Check swing, no appeal. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Starling Marte up to hit. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Down the line towards the corner. That's down. One hops off the wall. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So 2 down, and now the Mets DH, Daniel Vogelback. The pitch. Got it. And that's the 3rd out. Mets leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom half of inning number 2, and here is number 31. Chris, when you look at Justin Verlander, what makes him so good on the mound?
Well, I would say in the prime of his career, the fact that as the game went on and he got deeper into his outing, he actually gained more velocity and became more crisp. So he was one of those classic pitchers that you said, if we don't get him early, we're not going to get him at all.
Righty to the plate. And it's even up.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now this is in the air down the line. Marte racing, makes the catch.
The batter, number 6. Second baseman,
Jonathan India at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Two down, nobody on.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Line drive, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. India off of first with 2 away. And the righty deals. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. High fly ball pretty well struck out towards right center. And it's off the wall. The run scores from first, extending their lead, and they lead by 3.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it, and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Next for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer. He's already homered in this game. Here's a 2-1. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one back. Out of here. That fires up the home crowd. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
2 outs, nobody on. Now, Jake Fraley struck out swinging his first time. That pitch in for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And here it comes. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Two now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering is fouled back. And now it's filled up.
Okay.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one 95 to finish him off. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on. Welcome back. Here's Luis Guillorme.
The second baseman, Luis Guillorme.
Check swing, tried to hold up. Now an appeal to third. No swing, he held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. And the 2-2. Line drive and base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting done.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And that's too high.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
That one a little bit high. And now 3-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
And there's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Good contact guy, good defender. Left-hand hitter waits. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And he deals. And now the count is even. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next offering is fouled back. First and second here, no outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
The batter.
2 on with 1 out. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball there. At the belt and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Jeff McNeil stands in. His first at bat was a strikeout. The 2-1. On the ground right side. And that squirts through. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Out there to center. Friedel on his way over, snags it on the run. And the inning is over. Mets leave them loaded, still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tyler Stevenson.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Reds doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Nick Senzel now at the plate. He reached out a walk his first time. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Now at the plate, Stuart Fairchild. Strike 2. Got him swinging. Reds down in order as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
The next pitch misses. Now 3-1. Sliced hard but foul. The pitch. Sets him down looking. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. The pitch. And there's a ball. Hunter Green, a lot of people are excited about this guy. The second overall pick in 2017, made his debut in 2022. What a fastball he has.
Yeah, it's amazing. Even if he's not pitching for a winning team, just stopping and seeing what he's doing is unreal. Fastball velocity effortless. Hits triple digits regularly.
Here's Daniel Vogelbach. Caught looking his first time up. Yeah, he set a record in his second career outing when he threw 39 pitches, 100 miles an hour or more in a single game. And that surpassed Jacob deGrom's record of 33. Slides, but it gets by him.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at first, and next for the Mets, Luis Guillorme. That catches the top part of the zone. It's 2-2. Vogelbach, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Third out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Bottom of the fourth, stepping in, number 31.
The designated hitter, Henry Ramos.
The 1-1. And that's through there for a strike. In the air, left field, down the line. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Verlander done in this one, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Drew Smith comes on now. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 40, Drew Smith.
Jose Barrero, the next to hit for the Reds. Flied out his first time. Base hit, left center field. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball. Caught it out front and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
That's a laser base hit. 1 run is in. Barrero coming home. He scores as well. It's 7-0.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
So man aboard, and here is T.J. Friedl, 1 for 2. Back to the mound, and it gets by him. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Kicks and deals. There's a strike.
1-2.
And that one off the outside edge.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That one the other way. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Jake Fraley, the next to hit for the Reds, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Friedl stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Swing, and a ball popped up, and that's a foul ball. Comes a 2-2. Good eye right there. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Right-handed reliever. A little out front there as he swings through it. Line drive, base hit right field. In comes the runner from third, and they now lead by 9.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 outs, runner at first. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Nick Senzel. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt, blocked. Alvarez to first in time. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We've played 4. It's the Reds 9 and the Mets nothing. Ian Gibaut gets the ball now.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Mets finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And the pitch. And delivers outside. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on the way. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
2-2 now. The punch out there, down on strikes, and he knew it.
Oh, tough night at the dish, punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now, not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
They say you win.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hard hit, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Well, when you win by 9 runs, you have plenty of insurance runs. It's a huge confidence boost when you can just put that many runs up on the board. And I'll tell you what, the next game starter is saying, hey, I hope you guys save some runs for me. I want to get a win as well.
9-0 your final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 9 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Mets, no runs,